The next step is to fit the front seat rail, which is a fairly straightforward procedure. We align it like this. Here's your reference face, the reference face, 2 check marks. Reference end and reference edge, 2 check marks. An X on the surface to be drilled, and the same on this surface here. So there'll be an X on this surface. Now we should recall that we know the exact width of this rear rail, which is 14 inches, but due to the 6-inch offset, 6-degree offset, we're not aware of the width of this front rail. So what I did there was made up a scale drawing. This is not a scale, this is just rough hand, but a scale drawing of the rear leg, the front leg, the 6-degree offset, and then measure the difference between this line here and this edge here, and that gives you the distance of the offset. So this was approximately 1.5 inches, and the other end was 1.5 inches. So adding that to the 3 inches to these 14 gives you approximately 17 inches. But it's also better to do it by trial and error once you get to make sure everything is square once you've finished. So, and also take note that this is these are the most stressed rails on a seat system, a seat assembly. So therefore the penetration here is 1 inch, and the penetration coming this way into both the legs is 3/4 of an inch, because you really don't need all that strength there. This is way overkill, but we do need it with this rail here. This is the most stressed rail in furniture construction period, in my opinion. So anyway, as we said, the check mark is here, there, here, and here. So we take the rail. This is already complete. So we get a check mark here, a check mark there, and an X on this surface to be drilled. So our check mark here goes to that one there. This check mark goes to here, like so. Like clamp and drill 1, 2, 3, and 4. And install and glue your dowels. Now, to do the leg, there's your check mark, here's your X, there's your other check mark. Very simple, you can't go wrong. Now, the offset here is 3/16 of an inch, so we've already got a 16th in here, because this is the rail is 7/8 thick. So to center on that, we need the 16th washer, which we have used here. But now we're using the 8th spacer as well to raise that to 3/16. Now, remember the check mark is here, the check mark there, so we turn this around. We line it up. Sometimes I'll use a small washer to line this up. That's good. Now the drill collar has already been set to 3/4 penetration, so we drill 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it complete. Just need some Then we go back to the original check marks. Check mark to check mark, check mark to check mark. It's actually better when you're dry fitting with dowels to dry fit with 50% of the dowels. This makes it much easier to remove the assembly when you've finished. Yeah, that's it assembled, ready to be glued. And as I say, this assembly here is much stronger than a comparable mortise and tenon, without any doubt whatsoever.